No Time to Die. Mixed ratings. Daniel Craig, Lisa Doe, Lasagna Lynch, Jeffrey Wright, Anna de Armas, Rami Malek, Naomi Harris, Christoph Waltz, Ben Whishaw, Ralph Fiennes, ours people have been pronouncing it that I've seen. Ray Fiennes. Judi Dench is not in it. Hans Zimmer is also not in it. I'm surprised I didn't give credit to Eva Green. Because you're going to give credit to Hans Zimmer and Judi Dench, might as well give credit to Eva Green because Vesper appears as a photo in the movie. But that's it. Judi Dench does not appear whatsoever in the movie at all in any fashion. It's good, but it's a little boring. I'd say it's like the third best Bond movie, or at least from Daniel Craig's ones. So number 5 is obviously Quantum of Solace. Number 4, Spectre. Number 3, this. Number 2, Skyfall. Number 1, Casino Royale. Also, I don't understand why I didn't watch any trailers or anything, but from everything that I did see, I assumed that Anna de Armas was the Bond girl, but nope. She was in it for like 5 minutes, and even then she was quite sarcastic. Weird. I wouldn't say that it was a Bond girl. Technically, it's Madeline Arm, possibly Nomi. I didn't even know that they gave her a name. I only ever heard her be referred to as 007. Yeah. It was a fantastic send-off for Daniel Craig's Bond. And I was watching my grandson, and like after he died and they were pouring a drink and all, my grandpa said, he's gonna pop through that door. I know it. He's got 9 lives, but he didn't. Just I'm glad that they didn't do that because it would just break the, Underworld Blood Wars universally negative ratings. So watch it on Netflix. Kate Beckinsale, Lara Pulver, Oliver Stark. Didn't know he was in it. It's good. The only problem is that I don't remember anything from the last movie. I think I was doing something else while watching it. I was distracted. And even then, I watched that quite a while ago. Like November, I think. So I don't remember the plot of that movie, so I somewhat ruined this for it, but it still was good. That Dirty Black Bag, Mixed Ratings, AMC Original Series, Dominic Cooper, Aidan Gillen, Patterson Joseph. It's bad. Probably because I'm not a fan of westerns, nor am I a fan of AMC shows. I get that Preacher is a western on AMC that stars Dominic Cooper, but I didn't like this one. This is TikTok as of 2 to 6 p.m. on Monday the 16th of May 2022. Just kidding, this is Twitter. It's just that Sue has posted Marcus trying to, failing to do a TikTok challenge. Just that TikTok just pissed me off in general, but I'd be more pissed off now because like 5 minutes ago I was in an argument with my brother because he was telling me a bunch of stuff that I already knew, but apparently TikTok has only just heard about it. Like about the Mario movie and all. And I was telling him that he needs to turn the TikTok part of his brain off and he's trying to justify his TikTok addictiveness because of my haircut, because I got a haircut on Saturday. Your haircut's bad. Yeah, that's the point.
Okay.
Right. So, Marcus, you listening? Right. So apparently on TikTok, women can do this, but men can't. Can you? So what we need to do, right, is essentially put the brush down.
Okay, I think I know what this is. It's like you put something, you hold something and put it like behind your legs, and then push it up, and then if it goes past your ass, if your ass doesn't stop it, then you're flat or something like that. I don't know what the point of it is, but I know what it is.
Brush down, right, and step over it. So you have to do that, right, and step over it.
You gonna push me?
No, it's literally just what I did. Can you do that?
Okay.
Right.
I get it.
Stop the thing. So just do what I did.
Come on, Marcus, that was cringe. Like, I know it was your wife and all, but stop the thing. As if you're not a professional at this.
I said, I won't move. It's literally just what I did. No. You have it down to the ground 2 seconds. It has to be as low to the ground as possible. You can't just be like, right?
Right.
So like, right down.
Right down.
Right down to as far as it can go,
Okay.
right? You still have to hold it.
Right.
And you have to step over it.
Okay.
Right? So like, essentially it's like this off the ground and no more.
Right, okay.
Right? No, lower.
That's as low as I can fucking go.
Well, it has to be lower. That's the challenge.
Right. That.
Can Marcus not touch this? What the hell? Is that... Can Marcus not touch his toes?
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
So,
for God's
Marcus,
sake.
you listening? Right. So apparently on TikTok, women can do this, but men can't. Can you? So what we need to do, right, is essentially put the brush down, right, and step over it. So you have to do that, right, and step over it.
You gonna push me?
No, it's literally just what I did. Can you do that?
Okay.
Right.
I get it.
Stop the thing. So just do what I did. I said, I won't move. It's literally just what I did. No. You have it down to the ground 2 seconds. It has to be as low to the ground as possible. You can't just be like, right?
Right.
So like, right down.
Right down.
Right down to as far as it can go, right?
Okay.
You still have to hold it.
Right.
And you have to step over it.
Okay.
Right? So like, essentially it's like this off the ground and no more.
Right, okay.
Right? No, lower.
That's as low as I can fucking go.
Well, it has to be lower. That's the challenge.
Right. That is as low as I can
That's as low as you can bend.
That's as low as I can fucking bend.
Shut up.
I'm a fucking middle-aged man. Fuck you.
You can't.
I'm a middle-aged. I'm a middle-aged until you're 40, pal.
Marcus.
What?
You can.
Can I stand over the brush? Like, you've added all these fucking rules. Right?
No, it's...
Can I can stand over a fucking brush.
No, it has to be
you're
all
adding
down.
all this fucking shit in. Right. That's as low as I can go.
I can't. I've seen it more than that. Yeah, right.
So I have to stand over the brush.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I move, my arms move with my body.
But that's why it's a challenge.
That's a touch. You're fucking spazzy.
That's not a challenge, Marcus. You need to keep the brush.
It's a challenge.
You need to keep the brush low.
Okay, the brush is low.
No, it's lower than that when you start
This is more. Alright, okay. Right.
And step in it.
Step over it, okay. Make you laugh. This is fucking stupid.
Because men can't do it.
TikTok's for fucking wee girls. This is stupid.
What? Like.
I have to stay there.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to go for a fucking fag. Sadie's getting you, man.
I know she's begging my mum.
Right. I'm going to lose my balance and I keep walking. Right? I'm still doing that.
Remember when TikTok only went to like 3 minutes? And now they've moved it up to 10 because they want to compete against YouTube, despite the fact that they're not competitors because they perform different functions. Anyway, yeah, but Marcus is right. Like, oh wow, you can put your feet over a brush. Who gives a damn? Sue, that was cringe. I'm being bullied. Ten raps, 3 sets, getting swole, boys. People struggling during the cost of living crisis should consider moving to a better paid job accommodation. That's the equivalent of telling a homeless person to buy a house. This is still blowing my mind. Lol. Close your eyes and imagine an apple. What do you see? I'm a 5. Okay. Anyone that days anything other than 5 is lying, I'm like 4 almost, a 5. I'm a bit jealous. Others can just conjure image from the A for like sorcerers. I'm a 5. I can't see in my head, and also don't have an internal monologue. No thoughts. Head empty. Wait, people can actually see things in their head, not just imagining an idea. My 5, I literally just repeat the word apple in my head and play it along. LMAO. 5. I see nothing. NPCs. Because I saw the image, my head is cycling through all of them. Wait, was that from Twitter? Was that okay? That's Twitter, but that's like the logic of like Tumblr users. Like I follow this account that reposts stuff from. Actually, I won't give an example from that account. I'll give an example. It's like someone on Tumblr had said that every odd number has an E in it, and someone said, "Well, 8 has an E in it, but it's an even number. Explain that." And it was just a big argument. Sorry, I was just shifting in bed again. Okay, another big argument. Does no one realize that Robin Hood was a terrible role model for your kids? Says the Tumblr user who's probably a communist. I mean, you're stealing from people illegal, and those people usually work hard to get their wealth. It really motivates people to succeed when they know they can get something someone else worked for. Is this what rich people worry about, LMAO? You know, the sheriff of Nottingham had a blog. How does someone read Robin Hood and miss the part where it's set in feudal England? He stole from people who got their wealth by exploiting the poor. Incidentally, it's all rich people to this very day. Tune in next week when I tell you the story of Ebenezer Scrooge. I haven't read or seen anything to do with Christmas Carol, so I don't know how to pronounce that name. A benevolent job creator harassed during his sleeping hours by the hellish socialist dead. Why do people have to hand their money to the sheriff again? Because the Lord owned the land. That's true, keep going. Therefore, Robin Hood was doing progressive taxation. He was stealing taxes back from the state and giving back to the people they were stolen from. Man was a libertarian, LMAO. No stuss at all. He hasn't retweeted or posted anything at all. Radio silence. I'm worried. So I didn't know why Charles Manson's trending, and this has got to be the most stupidest thing I've ever covered in a Twitter video. The tweets are probably going to change up because that's what happened last time. Yep. But the first tweet that popped up when I looked at it the first time, it said the difference between Charles Manson and Donald Trump is that Charles Manson didn't live in a time where deranged cult leaders didn't become president. Because apparently Trump leads a cult. What cult would that be? The Republican Party, America in general. What? Explain. And then someone, like, the second tweet was like comparing Charles Manson to Tucker Carlson, because apparently Manson never killed anyone. He just brainwashed people to do it for him, basically. And apparently that's what Tucker did. Well, give examples, and then when you do give examples, we'll give you back examples of left-wing commentators doing the exact same thing. And sorry about that, phone call happened. So basically, compare Tucker Carlson to Charles Manson if you want, but you should also compare Charles Manson to left-wing news personalities. Doesn't matter if they're on CNN, MSNBC, GMB, BBC, doesn't matter, because they do the exact same thing, just you ignore it because it's on your side. McDonald's exit Russia after more than 30 years. 1. Why did it take you 3 months to exit when literally everything else was kicked out of Russia almost immediately when the invasion started? And 2, you do realize that it's a bad thing for you to move out of Russia, right? Because the Russians are getting no porn, no fast food. There's nothing harmful, right? You are making the Russians the healthiest people on earth because of the actions of one Russian. Revealed, this is officially Europe's most LGBTQ plus friendly country. Well, clearly it's not the country that you live in, because it is not LGBTQ plus anymore. In fact, in between what it is now and what you said, there was LGBTQIA plus, but now it's 2S LGBTQIA plus. I am not kidding. I haven't looked at this yet. What is the most country? It better be somewhere. Yeah. Wait, what? Drop? What? If we're gonna count the UK as a country instead of the individual countries that make up the UK, it should be the UK. If not, probably England. Right, let's see, what is the most friendly place? Don't put out multiple tweets, just give me a simple answer. We're not. Right, let's see. Right, Malta. Well, that's Montenegro. Right, so we are quite below for some reason, because we are the West, and despite the fact that Portugal goes more west than Ireland does. As far as I know, Portugal is considered part of the West. I'd consider the West to basically just be us and America. and Canada. Okay, there's also South America, but that's different. Do not ever act like the West oppresses gay people. It does not. If you want to talk about a place where gay people are being oppressed, yes, we're probably going to go to, I don't know, I'm not good at geography. Here we go. There you go. You'd probably say there. And you are technically right because they have LGBTQ free zones, as in zones that gay people aren't allowed to go. But there are worse places. There you go. Other than Montenegro. Really, Italy. Look, there's Malta there. Italy is homophobic. I'm surprised. But still, these places are worse for gay people than Poland. You just talk about Poland because it is a well-known fact that Poland has LGBTQ free zones. But if I were gay, I think I'd rather be in a place that restricts me to being able to not go to certain places than a place where I can just literally die for it. You know, not allowed to go certain places in Poland, but here you get shot, and apparently like 25% more support than Poland. So it's reset for some reason. Fall Guys popped up, but it's not here anymore, so this is probably what Machine Gun Kelly, I'm going to assume the mean Machine Gun Kelly, meant when he shouted out his wife and unborn child. I'm going to assume that he has proposed to Megan Fox and she has accepted and they've gotten married in secret and she is pregnant in secret and he has accidentally revealed that, but you're gonna make up something because Megan wants privacy. Not to say that she doesn't deserve it or anything, just saying. It will. What? You called him that. His name is Rick. You put a P in front of making him prick. Wow. I don't understand what is going on. This video took longer than it should have. I have a feeling this is not the Amazon Prime original show. Okay, it is. Just had a feeling it wasn't because they've changed your profile picture again, so I thought they changed it only a couple of days ago.